Morning, everybody. Never realized how white my kitchen was until I started videotaping with it as my backdrop. So today we're going to start looking at one of my favorite books in the whole world, the DSM5. That stands for the Diagnostics. Make sure I get this right. The Diagnostic something. Anyway, this is the Bible for folks working in behavioral and uh, mental health as far as creating clinical impressions, diagnoses. This is also where we get codes for major billing. Um, and it's just a whole lot of fun to read and figure out what's wrong with people based on the information in the book. There are several different forms of the book. There is a huge hardbound copy um, that sells for about $200, I believe. There are also DSM5 apps. The last time I checked, I think they're $35. I use this little version of the DSM. It contains all the pertinent information that the huge hardbound copy includes. Uh, this does not have some of the extra research uh, data and research explanations about how the American Psychological Association came up with this information. I got this for about $20 off of Amazon. I like the wire bound because I can lay it flat and work from it and not have to like try to keep it open while I'm reading from it. Um, Suffice it to say, there's a lot of different ways that you can access this information. So what I'm hoping for today, and this is going to get cut up into several different video links because I'm constrained about how much time, how long each video can be. The first thing I want to do is kind of get you familiar with just kind of the organization of this book of the DSM. Now, I've included in Canvas a PDF file, and I apologize because it's sideways, but I have very limited ability to scan and no ability to edit PDFs here at home. You may have to stop this video, look at that, go back and forth. I totally understand. Um, in the Canvas shell, item number 1 for today, you will see a list of all the major categories that are covered in this book. And in each one of those categories, what you find is a list of criteria. This is how you determine, does this person potentially have this condition, or don't they if they present XYZ. Um, Again, unless you have a PhD or an MD, we don't, the rest of us don't diagnose. We may present our clinical impression, but we don't actually diagnose. So take a few minutes to look over um, that list of conditions. Today we're going to look at two different types of conditions. Uh, One being an organic condition, schizophrenia, the other being a character disorder, the personality disorders. Um, Depending on your feedback and your questions, we'll probably look at some other categories on Thursday. So if you continue to scroll into that PDF, you're going to find page 50 and 51. I also believe page 52, which gives you the general clinical information about schizophrenia. So this is where you would start. If you had someone presenting what you suspect to be schizophrenic symptomology, this is where you would start. So you can read through that and you can see its discussion and its explanation about what you're looking for. And of course, with good record keeping, good documentation, you're going to know the frequency, the duration of various symptomology as it presents. So take a few minutes to look through those pages um, so that you can get an idea at least of how to begin to use this manual. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video now, and then on our next video we will hopefully look at our next issue.